Should be live once again. Yes, we are. Wow. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some of that gaming goodness. Today we are here. We just finished reacting and did a 3-hour stream for Summer Game Fest. Key 3. I think I went the entire time without referring to it as Key 3, but that's what it is. That's what it was. Right now, let me double check the time. I believe we are about to start. We are about to start the DEVLOVER Direct. DEVLOVER Digital. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it should be starting any minute. I think we're still finishing Day of the Devs right now. So I'll pop over to that. But I'm a huge fan. Nope. That's the one. So this is Day of the Devs, which I did not watch because I was actually breaking down what I thought about the Summer Game Fest showcase. What were my highlights, in case you want to see it? Lego Horizons, Neva, which is a Devolver game. So I'm expecting to see more of that here. Black Myth Wukong, Metaphor Refantasio, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Crystal, Grave Seasons, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Slitterhead, Battlesuit Aces, Rogue Eclipse, Sonic Shadow Generations, Alan Wake 2, and Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. So we got a lot of really cool stuff. I'm going to update over here. And I'm going to update over here. See if either of these So this still looks like Day of the Devs. And Devolver Direct. So this is going to be Devolver Direct. We just gotta wait a minute. As they are calling it, is Volvy's 15th birthday party. We all know Volvy, the Devolver good boy. We obviously everyone knows what was it, Volvy. So we're so excited for Volvy's 15th birthday party. What are you doing, Day of the Devs? Why are you going so long, Jacob Schmidt? Music from Cocoon. I'm sure it's good. I have it muted right now. But I'm trying to think what is the currently in development at Devolver. We've gotten some amazing games from Devolver. They've made some of the best, in my opinion, indie games. They did My Friend Pedro. They did Hotline Miami, Cult of the Lamb, Enter the Gungeon, which I actually brought my clients to an arcade, and they had an Enter the Gungeon game cabinet. They had Carry On, which I did for 25 Days of Games Miss. Gris, who's the studio that did Neva, which we saw during Summer Game Fest. Katana Zero. I think the Plucky Squire is then, and that has not come out yet. So I'm betting we're going to see the Plucky Squire. Inscription came out last year, so that's cool. Return to Monkey Island. So Devolver Digital has had some true bangers. Oh, Devolver Digital has turned 15. Human Fall Flat. Talos Principle, Wizard with a Gun. Yeah, I see a lot of people in the chat talking about Devolver. Enter the Gungeon. Terra Nil. I never did Terra Nil. Where's Terra Nil out? Is it coming out? Did it come out? Maybe I should check that out. I think it came out. I just didn't do it. Anything for Monkey Island, they do. They're awesome. And I might just happen to be a member of the Devolver Max Pass Plus. And I know what you're thinking. Rob, Hollow, do you have a shirt that was a one-off joke from a Devolver Direct 2 or 3 years ago when everyone was starting their own subscription services? So Devolver made a joke about how stupid that was, but they also sold real-world merch for it and have never mentioned it again? Yes. I bought one of those shirts that was just, again, a super one-off. Man. I also have, you know, let me go get, because it's Devolver. I see everyone's still waiting for Devolver Showcase. I remember playing it. I don't think I played it on stream. I played it off stream, but I loved Cult of the Lamb. So I have a fun little plush from Lamb. Yeah. I'm seeing some cool stuff. Cool merch from Cult of the Lamb. And cool merch from Monkey Island. Devolver is awesome. Man, why are we still doing this? Where is Devolver Digital? It is 8:07. This is supposed to start at 8 o'clock. Tim Schafer, what are you doing? Am I live? I am live. All right, well, I guess I can talk about some of the other stuff. They dropped the gameplay trailer for Neva. Children of the Sun. Heart Machine X Devolver. Turn into Devolver Direct for the full reveal. I'm waiting. So I had a lot of predictions down here. A lot of predictions. You can see the ones I got right. And here's everything that I really liked. What am I kind of bummed we did not get? But I think we could get them at other upcoming things. I don't think we're going to get this anywhere. All right, Day of the Devs is done. 10 minutes late. Hey, Jeff Keighley, where's the please wrap it up when people want to actually move on? You please wrap it up. Game of the Year winning Studio Larian, who are memorializing a loss of their team. You memorialize Or you cut people, and please wrap it up to legends in the industry talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Aonuma, but you can't. Please wrap it up. Tim Schafer, your buddy, who's going 10 minutes over his time. I mean, Devolver, Annapurna, cool. Razer makes my camera. And it's still 5 minutes out. Ugh. All right, we'll talk a little. We'll listen to this music and talk. So, Devolver Digital. I'll talk about some games stuff first. Four minutes. Okay. Was I bummed we didn't get Spider-Man and Wolverine? Yeah. We didn't get BioShock or Borderlands, but we got Civilization 7. I mean, it's been 11 years since we've gotten BioShock. I think the series is well and truly dead, which is a shame, because I think the original BioShock holds up and BioShock 2 to an extent does, and BioShock Infinite still has great gameplay. Borderlands 4, with the Borderlands movie coming out, I thought this was a lock. Surprised we didn't get Resident Evil, but it's not too late. We could see that in another showcase. Indiana Jones and Fable, I'm betting we'll see them on Sunday. I could have swore we would have gotten an Arcane Season 2 trailer. We didn't get that. We got one for a teaser for the Among Us live action, but not, or animated series, but not Arcane. Nothing for the new Tomb Raider animated series or the Tomb Raider reboot from Amazon Games. Nothing from Dragon Age, and I was even wearing my Dreadwolf shirt. Bummer. That's a huge bummer. I'm really disappointed we didn't get that. I'm really shocked we didn't get anything for Death Stranding or OD from Kojima, because of how close he and Jeff are. I'm assuming X-Defiant and Assassin's Creed are going to be during the Ubisoft showcase on Monday. Is that all for Ubisoft? I thought I had one more. Star Wars Outlaws. We know we're getting more for Star Wars Outlaws on Monday. I was hoping we get some stuff from Monolith, the Wonder Woman, Blue Protocol for Bandai Namco and Amazon. I'm really shocked we didn't get anything for Xenoblade Zone Zero, because it's coming out in, 2 months? I think that's coming out in August. No updates for Final Fantasy VII, no updates for Dragon Quest, Marathon, Bungie's new game, Judas, that was a shock. Nothing from Team Asano. No Bravely Default 3, Live Alive 2, Triangle Strategy 2, or Octopath Traveler 3. Nothing new for Fortnite, nothing new for Rivals, nothing new for Marvel 1943. Wild. So games that I'm really interested in. We've seen a lot about Plucky Squire. I really want Plucky Squire to be a big part of this showcase. We've seen a lot about it over the past 2 or 3 years. Very pen and paper, characters jumping out of books and interacting, like characters coming out of a storybook. The artwork reminds me of the Netflix series Hilda. And it looks adorable, and it's characters literally coming to life from a storybook and interacting with like pencils and erasers and rulers and using things to move around the page. That's awesome. Neva, which we saw with the wolf deer, and the girl has highly jumped to the top of my list. I know we saw a little bit of Children of the Sun. Hopefully we see more of that. And I think that was even on their YouTube. What else is coming that I've seen? Human Fall Flat 2. I know Human Fall Flat is a classic, so Human Fall Flat 2 could be really cool. Alright, here we go.
When people ask me what I like to do with my free time, I tell them that these days, I'm afraid I really don't have any free time. My life is pretty much scheduled down to the minute. Okay, I don't have a job per se, and I'm not in a relationship right now, but I do have my interests.
Volvy.
I guess you could say I'm passionate, maybe even a little obsessive, about DEVLOVER video games. When I think about the many enjoyable hours I've spent playing my games, I say to myself, what a wonderful world it is we live in.
God, these are always so unhinged.
Thank you. Thank you to all those who have made my life so damn
We're not
fun.
actually seeing any DEVLOVER games, too. Oh, there you go, Hotline Miami. Volvy and Matchy? What a classic.
And that's why today is so important to me. Today is a special day. Today is Volvy's birthday. A chance for me to show my appreciation for somebody who has given me so much.
Call
over
to the Lamb,
years.
baby!
Take Call to the
Praise
Lamb,
the Lamb.
for example. A roguelike video game developed by indie studio Massive Monster and published by DEVLOVER Digital. The game was released on the 11th of August 2022 and has sold over 4 million copies to date. The game follows a lamb who is saved from death by a godlike stranger named the One Who Waits.
Unhinged. Wild. That mug is adorable. New Cult of the Lamb? No. Yes! New Cult of the Lamb! Local co-op. All right. Cult of the Lamb Unholy Alliance. August 12th. I have it for both PS5 and Switch.
People forget that putting on a good party can be a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure. Everyone is relying on you as the host to get things right. You don't want to humiliate yourself, do you? Not in front of him.
But we thought you were executed by the head of state.
No, I was not. Now pass me that onion. I'm gonna need a snack if we're gonna take on this city.
Wet Dad's dog milk.
Crush House is crushing it as the country's #1 reality show. And things are heating up this week. The insatiable fans, beloved sponsors, and savvy network execs won't believe what's in store for our cast of potential lovers and
Unhinged, wild, and I love it.
sees the tension between Priscilla and B finally boil over into an explosive confrontation, into a steamy moment by the pool. Tuesday.
Crush House, are we doing like a reality TV show
As Kyle brings
Sims?
the cast together with
Thirsty
a bopping
Suitors
saxophone
mashup?
performance. As Charlie brings the cast together with a bopping saxophone performance. Wednesday. Tune in Wednesday for the real fireworks when Charlie and Milo, Beer and Alex sneak off for a little moment of self-reflection.
Again, it's like
For a
customizable
little
'cause-
romantic time in the garden. For a wild fist fight. And by the end of the week, crowd favorite Emil, Priscilla, finally lets all their love and a little lust run free. Finally takes matters into their own hands. Finally goes down the success slide.
What is this?
Do not miss this.
Are we a
week's
brain in a jar
Crush
controlling
House. There will
content?
never be anything like it ever again.
Where does the success slide lead? Crush House, August 9th? If ever there's been a game for Gamesmas, just a one-off trying that game, it's Crush House.
But a birthday isn't just about looking backwards. It's about considering the future.
Man.
Sure, we've had some great times over the years, but who's to say that next year's won't be even better? I know Volvi has so much more to offer us. Who knows what
Plucky
he'll do
Squire.
next?
Plucky Squire.
Perhaps something truly unexpected. Maybe even a new genre. A rogue foo city builder. I made that up myself.
Rogue
but I
Fu
like it.
City Builder.
Something fast-paced, inspired by martial arts movies, set within the confines of a vast yet claustrophobic city dominated by vicious gangs. Each run is different depending on which of these crime syndicates you take down first.
Ooh.
Maybe even crafted by the talented Dead Cells designer Sebastian Bernard. Wow.
The Dead Cell stuff.
Now that's the kind of game I would play. Now that's the kind of game I would play.
What's breaking through?
Now that's the kind of game I would play.
Ooh. This is some classic 80s animation, too. It has that real 80s feel. I love the vibe. Tenjutsu. I didn't see a date on that. Unless I missed it. No, I did not see a date on Tenjutsu.
Of course, video games are not for everyone. Some people prefer to spend their time outside exploring the natural world. Or watching their team win the big trophy. Yay! And to them, I say whatever works for you. We all have our passions. And if you're going to be passionate about something, then why not go all in?
Why does Volvi have one gigantic right hand?
If you don't care about anything passionately, well then I feel sorry for you. I guess what I'm trying to say
Is he dressing up like the
is that
best
it's
friend in the
important
Voldy
to be
cartoon?
true to who you are.
He is.
That might sound easy, but a lot of people are just too afraid. Too scared of being judged. To look in the mirror and say, yes, this is who I am. Not a robot. Talos Principle 2 is a puzzle adventure video game developed by Crow Team and published by Devolver Digital. A sequel to the Talos Principle in 2014. The game was released in November 2023 to critical acclaim. The sequel builds on the first game's origin story of robot kind by exploring the newly emerged robotic civilization through the newborn eyes of 1K.
Why are the
It has been
police
described
showing
as
up?
thoughtful, heartfelt.
And it's
deeply
June
moving.
6, 2024 on the camera.
I just wish there was more.
Or no, sorry, it's June 7th.
Road to Elysium is a three-part
Got it.
coda
The
that
date
allows you to
reversed.
dive deeper into the world of the Talos Principle 2
Where's
and put
the
your
host
puzzle
that normally
solving
hosts
skills
these?
to the test.
What's the host name again?
In Orpheus Ascending,
Totally real, not
you
at all fake
return as
CEO.
1K and enter
Nina
Cerebi's
Struthers.
mind to retrieve the shattered
Nina
fragments of her
Struthers.
personality. Set in a
Maria
gorgeous
Zook as
environment
Nina
inspired
Struthers.
by ancient Egypt, this expansion challenges you to solve puzzles unconventionally, giving Cerebi a second chance at life. Step into the shoes of Yakut and visit the Isle of the Blessed. Challenge yourself with a wide variety of never-before-seen puzzles using familiar tools, culminating in the hexahedron, a large, continuous puzzle cluster set in a mysterious, crooked town. Into the Abyss takes you on a journey through a dream world, full of the most challenging puzzles yet, taking place on a series of floating islands.
So
and
it's an
shattered
expansion
dreams.
for Talos Principle 2, right?
Road to Elysium continues the evolution of the robot world, providing you with a new perspective through a series of thought-provoking new stories.
Yeah, it came out in 2023, November. The Road to Elysium is June 14th. For next week. That was horrifying.
Oh, hello.
Good evening, sir. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
No.
We've had some complaints about some noise. One of your neighbors has described hearing strange sounds.
Strange sounds. That would be my TV set. I like to keep my shows cranked. Yeah, I like to get lost in the experience.
Okay, maybe in future keep your TV and any other devices at a reasonable volume. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of the law against noise pollution.
I don't want to have to waste any more police time dealing with petty issues like this. So, could you just bear warning, not a Sir?
Shoes. Flash kickers. Legally distinct from Crocs. You get powers based on shoes? On your kicks? Literally kick-based powers. 'Cause Angerfoot. We have heard about this. That was on the list of games I saw in development.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna go around to everyone in the area. I'm gonna make things right. A formal apology and a card.
I don't think that's necessary, sir. Just keep the noise down.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it off. A day without TV would probably do me a world of good. Okay, so thank you, officer.
Where'd you keep your TV then?
Oh, I have a few just dotted around the place. You know, like I said, I like to immerse myself in the experience.
So I think I might need to pop in, take a look around the place, if that's okay.
Well, I'm expecting some guests now, so perhaps another time would be more appropriate.
Sir, you need to step aside. Now. Sir, step aside.
That sound! That's an old plumbing issue.
Receiving
It's really,
201.
it's a matter for the landlord, so I could just give him a call and he can fix it. Please. Officer. Nothing.
Hello, police?
I'm genuinely worried.
Hello?
My resting heart rate is precisely 65 beats per minute. Rapid elevation is often attributed to stress. My heart machine is an American independent video game development studio founded by Alex Preston. The studio is best known for developing Hyper Light Drifter 2016 and Solar Ash 2021. But rumors suggest that they may have another project on the way. It may or may not feature a rich interconnected world built to be approached in many ways, non-linear, with emphasis on clear choice for where to go next. This purely hypothetical game's narrative balances the bleak reality of the characters with absurdity and humor. God help me.
Hyperlight and Solar Ash. Already on board. A new world from Heart Machine. I believe I said their name literally moments ago when I was listing potential games. I like the smashy look. Ooh. Cool design. Possessors. It looks solid. I mean, it's good. It's a good looking game. Possessors. That's the only one so far without a concrete date. No, Tenjutsu didn't have a concrete date. Where is he? Still haven't seen Nina. Those are Enter the Gungeon bullets. But little, like... Who grabs cake with their bare hand? Police officer and the neighbor. Love Volvi. I think that's... No, that's not her. For a second I thought that was Nina.
Hey,
The one
thanks
shot.
for the party, friend.
They better release a Volvi plush.
It's no use, guys. Fishpig and the Warlocks have trapped us in.
That madman. He won't stop until he has turned everything into toxic waste.
Yes, Robotia, and if my calculations are correct, Fishpig's toxic slime will reach the city center in just under 2 hours. Heck, it could even reach the banking sector. Grumpfish, no. Grumpfish, anger. But there must be a way. We can't just give up. We just need...
How about a helping hand?
Giant hand.
We thought you were executed by the head of state.
No, I was not. Now pass me that onion. I'm gonna need a snack if we're gonna take on Fishpig, and we need to get back to Buzzbridge before Fishpig, the Warlock King, turns all the money in Buzzbridge into slime.
Fishpig.
I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Pennyworth, but the economy is looking a little unstable. No, you can't do that. Don't turn all the money into toxic slime. We need all that. You can't stop me from doing it, Mr. Banker. Well, you might ruin the money, but you can't break the spirit of the bankers. You don't get it, do you? Nobody can stop me now. Not even your precious... Volvi! What? No!
Sorry we're late to the party, Fishpig, but we didn't want to turn up empty-handed.
Well, I guess we don't.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm looking forward to just hanging out with my buddies. Who's up for a pizza at mine? I hypothesize a ham and pineapple slice or two.
Sorry, friends, but I gotta get going.
Huh? But Volvi?
I've got to get back to the Vol dimension, Volvinia. I've got a family to look after. And besides, pizza pie is greasy and gives me shit diarrhea.
He's right, guys. No pizza tonight. Eating healthy is important.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Game, show what I... Is that it? Is it done? I'm not sure if I should minimize this because... Alright, you know what? I think we're done. Why isn't it ending? I'm scared. Why am I not subscribed? And also like... Alright, so in that case, ready? Let's check out DevolverDirect.com. This is what we just watched. I want to see if it is different because this seems like the kind of company who would do a completely different video elsewhere. While that loads. Possessors, Heart Machine, Hyperlight Drifter, fast-paced action side-scroller, combat inspired by platform fighters, PC and console 2025. Cool. Tenjutsu, that looked really cool. Plays a renegade Yakuza hell-bent on destroying her former associates and loosening their grip on Secret Garden City. Angerfoot. Didn't look like for Crush House just looks weird. A select crush-worthy cast, satisfy voracious audience, keep the show on air, and uncover the sinister secrets behind the darkly comic third-person shooter. It's a third-person shooter? Cult of the Lamb, Unholy Alliance. Talos Principle 2. And you can just see his bare butt. Oh, Volvi. I was looking at this earlier. I really like this print. I think that was the mug that they were using, but that's sold out. Where's the hat or the Praise Lamb shirt? Pillows sold out. That's a bummer. Secret of Monkey Island, or Return to Monkey Island, sorry. Stan slogans. LeChuck. It's really cool. Big whoop. Man. And there's Volvi. They got stuff from Inscription, Enter the Gungeon, Hyperlight Drifter, Talos, Cult of the Lamb. Man, what a fun company that makes just the weirdest stuff. Wizard with a gun. Carrion. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Alright. Wild and weird, Devolver. Wild and weird. Very unsettling, very unnerving, gave us absolutely no answers. It was unlisted, but now it's...
When people ask me what I like to do with my free...
The absence of Plucky Squire was disappointing. You know what? I don't know what to expect from Devolver. So this is exactly what I expected from Devolver. The lack of Plucky Squire, which I said was my most anticipated game, is sad. No Human Fall Flat. Stick it to the man. Stick it to the stick man. Skate Story. We got Angerfoot. We didn't see any more of Neva. I thought we would. Nothing from Baby Steps and Plucky Squire, man. It's because I thought Plucky Squire was supposed to release in 2024. It is. It's still slated to release in 2024. But not listed on here in the 2024 slate are Crush House, which is August 9th, Talos Principle 2, which is June 14th, Angerfoot is listed on here. Yep, it is, so that one's fine. Possessors next year, Cult of the Lamb, Unholy Alliance, DLC, so I'm not really counting that. These two are probably the ones that look the best. But I do love Cult of the Lamb. I've had a lot of fun, so I might get back into that this year with this DLC and do some couch co-op, because that could be really fun. All right. Well, I guess that's it for Devolver Digital. I agree with the comment saying the ending was super vague, confusing, and it just kind of ended. But, you know, sometimes things just end. And sometimes we don't get